Let's get real. Most people are too soft to achieve anything great. Society has become obsessed with comfort, convenience, and excuses. We glorify giving up, call it self-care, and encourage quitting when things get hard, as if that's somehow the path to happiness. But let me tell you this, if you're willing to give up, you never really wanted it in the first place.
You might say, but life is hard. Things get overwhelming. Sure, life is tough. So what? Are you going to let that stop you from chasing your dreams? What did you expect? A smooth ride to success, where everything just magically falls into place. That's a fairy tale, not real life. The truth is, most people never reach their goals because they're not willing to do whatever it takes. They want the success, but not the struggle. The results, but not the grind.
And let's be brutally honest here. There's no such thing as trying your best if you give up. Your best would mean pushing past every obstacle, refusing to take no for an answer, and continuing to fight when you're at your lowest. Don't fool yourself by saying you tried. You didn't. You let fear win, you let comfort win, and you let the easy way out define you.
The world doesn't owe you success. It doesn't care about your excuses, your problems, or how hard your life is. It only rewards those who refuse to quit, those who fight when they're tired, those who keep going when everyone else has already given up. If you want to be great, then stop looking for sympathy and start doing what needs to be done.
We've created a culture that celebrates quitting. Take a break, they say. It's okay to quit, they say. But what if it's not okay? What if quitting is just a way of giving up on yourself, giving up on your potential, giving up on everything you could have achieved? It's become too acceptable to quit on things just because they get hard. Well, guess what? The things worth having don't come easy. If you're not willing to struggle for them, then don't bother pretending you ever wanted them.
There are too many people out there who are comfortable being mediocre, comfortable blaming circumstances, comfortable playing the victim. If you are not willing to push past the pain, then you have no right to complain about your life. You are exactly where you deserve to be. Nobody becomes great by giving up. Greatness is reserved for those who keep pushing forward when everything inside them screams to stop.
You may be thinking, what about my mental health? What about taking time to recover? Yes, there are moments when rest is necessary, when healing is important. But understand this, rest is not the same as quitting. When you quit, you make a decision that your goal isn't worth it. That's not taking care of yourself. That's selling yourself short. It's giving in to weakness and labeling it as self-love.
Stop being soft. Stop making excuses for why you haven't achieved what you want. You didn't fail because life was unfair. You failed because you weren't willing to do what was necessary. You failed because you didn't fight hard enough, didn't endure long enough, and didn't sacrifice enough. The road to success isn't supposed to be comfortable. It's supposed to be brutal. It's supposed to test your willpower, your determination, and your strength. If you're not willing to face that, then you're not ready for success.
You know why some people succeed while others fail? It's not because they're smarter, luckier, or more talented. It's because they refuse to quit. They have a savage mindset that says, I don't care how hard it gets, I'm not stopping. They look at failure as just another step toward success, while most people use it as a reason to stop trying altogether.
Think about the life you want and then ask yourself, am I really doing everything it takes to get there? If the answer is no, then don't blame life for your lack of progress. Blame your lack of resilience. Blame your willingness to settle for less. Blame the fact that you've made quitting an option. Because as long as you allow quitting to be an option, it will always be the first choice when things get hard.
People will tell you to be kind to yourself. But let me ask you this. When did being kind to yourself become a license to be weak? Real kindness to yourself means demanding more from yourself because you know you're capable of more. It means not accepting mediocrity as your destiny. It means pushing through the pain because you know the other side is worth it.
Here's the cold, hard truth. If you're going to give up, do it now. Spare yourself the time and effort. But if you're truly committed, then burn the bridge behind you. Make quitting impossible. Commit to your goals with everything you have. Because if you give up, not only are you letting yourself down, but you're letting down everyone who ever believed in you. You're letting down your future self, who could have been extraordinary.
The choice is yours. You can be another person who settles for average, or you can be the one who rises above. You can let fear and comfort dictate your life, or you can let resilience and tenacity lead the way. But don't lie to yourself. If you quit, understand that it's not because it was too hard. It's because you decided not to be strong enough.
Life is a fight. It will push you to your limits and beyond. It will throw punches that feel like they're breaking you. But the only way you lose is if you don't get back up. So get back up. Fight for what you want. Earn what you desire. You owe it to yourself to see what happens if you refuse to give up. You're not here for a pep talk. You're here to face reality and ask yourself the tough question: am I really willing to go all in? Remember, greatness isn't handed out. It's not waiting around for anyone willing to give up at the first sign of resistance. It's reserved for those who stay in the fight, who refuse to be defeated, who see challenges as just one more step on the path to their dreams. So when the struggle feels endless, remember this: quitting will never make you happy. Giving up will never satisfy your potential. Stand up, stay strong, and let the world see what happens when someone refuses to give up.